The first sheets I ever had were Star Wars.
Right.
And I had them in my trailer when I made the movie.
Same
Why
sheets?
is that weird? Don't make that weird.
I didn't know. That was involuntary. I can't control my face sometimes.
But why did you think it was weird even for a second?
Wait, what, are they the same childhood sheets, or you like went on eBay? You're like,
So
let me
I
find
still
those.
have the childhood sheets. My mom kept them. I didn't keep them.
I didn't say anything.
When I told my mom I was doing the movie, she was like, I still have the sheets. So I had them for inspiration.
Okay.
Now that you've made it weird.
No, I didn't make it. It's a sweet story.
No. That's fine.
Prepare your ears, humans. Happy, sad, confused begins now.
Hey guys, it's Josh. Welcome to another edition of Happy, Sad, Confused. Today on the podcast, hey girl, it's Ryan Gosling. That's right, Ryan Gosling on the podcast for the very first time, talking all things Project Hail Mary and so much more. Thank you guys, as always, for checking out the podcast on YouTube, on Spotify, listening wherever you are. I appreciate you guys. If you're new to the podcast, if you were enticed with the promise of Ryan Gosling, welcome aboard. Check out our archives, 700 plus episodes, 12 years of Happy, Sad, Confused. We keep on going. And you know why we keep on going? For new, exciting experiences like this. First-time guest, Ryan Gosling. We are really diving into Project Hail Mary in a big way on the podcast because I love this movie. I got a chance to moderate their very first Comic-Con panel last July in San Diego, and that was a special one, seeing just 20 minutes of footage. If you don't know, this is based on Andy Weir's remarkable best-selling book, also a best-selling audiobook. It is a sci-fi story, an adventure story, a comedy, a thriller. It's a lot of things. Most importantly, it is a huge cinematic experience that you really should bring out your friends and family and go see this in a theater because it demands it. So we are diving in a big way on the podcast. We have not only Ryan today, coming up very soon on the podcast, we have screenwriter Drew Goddard. Very excited about that one. Drew has an amazing resume, diving into all things, his entire career. Just look it up, you'll see. We also have Phil Lord and Chris Miller, the directors of Project Hail Mary. These guys are great. That's coming up next week. You know them, you love them from the Jump Street movies, from the Spider-Verse movies. That's a fun one too. But the main event today, it's Mr. Gosling. So a little context here, a little history here, history lesson for you Josh Horowitz, Ryan Gosling heads, or maybe you're new to our interactions, which is totally fine. I don't expect you to know our oeuvre together. But suffice it to say, I've been talking to Ryan for a long, long time. Many years, my days at MTV. And we had some very memorable conversations over the years. Primarily, I referenced Hey Girl was the famous kind of meme way back when. I believe it was around the Crazy Stupid Love time when I interviewed Ryan about that one. And no, I did not originate the Hey Girl meme, but my interview with him, where I was asked him to recreate some and respond to some, became a huge thing. So that's just one tiny part of the Ryan Gosling, Josh Horowitz story. But there's so much more because he has been great to me over the years, and we've had some really fun conversations. My interview with him and Emily Blunt for Fall Guy is an all-timer. Talking to him for Barbie, I don't know. I've talked to him for everything. And look, I don't need to sell you on Ryan Gosling being a charming gentleman. You know. You know. And here's the thing, though. Ryan doesn't do podcasts. Look it up. He just doesn't. He doesn't do long-form podcasts. This is a very, very exciting, rare treat. He taped one other podcast right after mine today. I believe it's going up right before mine, so not quite the exclusive first podcast interview with Ryan Gosling, but I know in my heart, I know in my mind, it was recorded first. So kind of the exclusive first Ryan Gosling podcast. But yeah, I was really thrilled and honored that he chose to come on the pod. And said some really nice things to me. And yeah, he's a gem. He's a gem. What can you say? Ryan Gosling, he's a gem. So I want to get right to it. Before we get to the conversation, just a quick reminder, as always, hit up our Patreon if you like what I do. We put up all our episodes early. We give you merch, autograph merch, exclusive access to live events. We've got a May 5th event in New York City with Stanley Tucci coming up, a live taping of Happy, Sad, Confused. I'm going to be in Chicago for C2E2. I'm going to be in Miami for the Miami Film Festival. I'll try to remember to put all that information in the show notes. Lots of exciting live events coming up. And like I said, a lot more Project Hail Mary. So patreon.com/happysadconfused. That's where you can find all the info. Support us over there. Helps us make more over here. Okay, you ready? Strap on in. This is a special day, guys. For me, for you, maybe for Ryan Gosling. I don't know. Here is Ryan Gosling's kind of sort of podcast debut. Enjoy.
Ryan,
Josh,
we're doing this.
we're doing it.
My personal
And
Hail-
doing it well?
Well, we'll see. We'll judge at
Okay.
the end. My
All right.
personal Hail Mary has been to get you on this podcast for years. You're doing it. We made it happen.
That was a weird high five.
Was it?
It turned into a shake.
We're going to hug it out at the end, too, to really make it super awkward.
I take responsibility for it.
No.
I didn't,
Here's the
fully
thing.
commit.
Okay, in my copious research, you know I'm the world's biggest Ryan Gosling aficionado. Not a
Copious research.
Not a podcast guy. You have not done the podcast thing virtually at all. Why have you been denying the world? We want to know more about you.
Only you. I've been waiting for this.
You ready?
No.
There are going to be tears.
I haven't done it.
If you were to start a podcast, what would your expertise be? What would be the Ryan Gosling podcast?
I don't know. I was just thinking about that earlier, actually. It seems like a fun thing to do.
No complaints. I enjoy it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're just doing what you would do anyway.
This is the kind of stuff I would talk about anyway, nerd it out.
Talking to people about stuff.
You could talk about like Rocky films, like 80s some Stallone films. You could do.
Right. How many episodes we get out of that?
I do feel like the sequence in the film of you describing, was it Rocky IV to Rocky?
Yeah, I made him watch all the Rockies and the Creeds.
That feels like something was that in the script, or is that something that
It's
you
not
just
in
do?
the script, no. But the film is MGM, and I was like, well,
waiting for you.
we do have access to them, right? Well, then we have to watch all of them.
Yeah.
His name is Rocky.
It's perfect.
He has to see all of them.
Okay, so let's talk. Project Hail Mary, by the way,
Yes.
is the film. Official congratulations. I've given you congratulations off camera, but that is meaningless to the world.
Doesn't matter unless it's on camera.
Nothing. This is such a great
Wait.
movie.
It felt meaningful, but it wasn't.
No.
I'm told.
You know, I'm obsessed with this movie. I've seen it twice already, and the response couldn't be better. Are you exhaling? This has been a passion project for 5-6 years.
Yeah.
Are you ready to relax and say, oh, it worked?
Yes.
That didn't feel like a
Well, I've been
confident
holding
yes.
on for so long, right? It was such a crazy process because people are describing it as like the best book they've ever read, and you would have to get the best of the best in order to pull it off. And then on top of it, just the love for it and the love for Rocky. And then how do you realize this alien that everyone has kind of conjured in their own mind and loved so much? How do we do this? This was just that hard.
Is it the Rocky part of it? I mean, so much of it relies on that relationship and buying that and emotionally connecting with that.
It sounds cheesy, but the film has mirrored, like the making of this film has mirrored the story itself in so many ways. You know, it feels like a Hail Mary just to try and make it. And everything has just been basically a leap of faith, you know, because getting Rocky right and making the choice to do it practically and not do it CGI was just such a commitment, because Rocky a lot of times didn't work. It was a bit like Jaws shark, you know. It was like a lot of work. My point in saying that is that so is the story about this. Everything is hard in the story, and so when it did work, it was magic. There were times I felt like I have an alien best friend. We're just hanging out in a spaceship, talking. You know, Ortiz, the puppeteer, is so deeply connected to Rocky that he can go in any different direction and we can improvise and we start to have a real relationship. And so what we're capturing is actually, you know, a real relationship developing, which you never could have gotten any other way. So I didn't know going into it that it would work out, but it felt like we were doing the things we needed to do in order to like have the magic happen if it was going to happen. So I do feel a sigh of relief because enough of the book fans I think have seen it and love it. And so that feels good. It feels like we did justice to the book and to Rocky.
Well, as you well know, it is about assembling the team and then hoping that it all comes together. With the best of intentions, as you know, 9 times out of 10 films they're doubles if that. And when it all clicks, it's like you have to be grateful like that something magical happened along the way, and it happened here.
All right, guys, if you're like me, you're always feeling behind, especially at the beginning of the day when you're trying to get your day started off right. The last thing I want to do is cook. I'm horrible in the kitchen. I want to have something healthy and nourishing. I need a cheat code, and I found it, and here's one for you. This is Huel. This is our sponsor today. I'm so thrilled to support it. I use it. I love this. Huel is the perfect solution for high protein routine support, busy days, habit building, convenience, and control throughout the year. Think about your breakfast routine. Let me think about mine, okay? I've tried everything. I've tried everything under the sun. At the end of the day, what I found is I just want something that's going to make me feel good, make me feel satisfied, and tastes good, okay? And here's my magic potion. Okay, check out my new best friend, part of my daily routine. It's Black Edition, ready to drink. This is Huel's complete meal. This is chocolate. I love the chocolate. I love the vanilla too. They got tons of great flavors to choose from. Plus, this is under $5, guys. Okay, it's got 35 grams of protein, 27 essential vitamins and minerals, no artificial sweeteners, colors, or flavors. It's gluten-free, and most important for me, it tastes good and keeps me satisfied. Huge. This is truly a complete meal that you can literally grab and go. Then, I should also mention, and this is huge too, the Black Edition powder. That's got the same high protein, same complete meal benefits, tons of flavors. You can add fruit and nut butter and blend it, and it's really satisfying. That's a thick, hearty drink, a hearty meal, really. It really is. And it helps me hit my protein goals. Both of these suckers do. And I don't even have to go near the stove. It's fantastic. It's kind of a miracle. It's a game changer for me. It will be for you too. Trust me. That's your combo life hack of the day. Happy Sad Confused is offering you right now a limited time offer just for you guys. Get Huel today with my exclusive offer of 15% off online with my code HAPPY15, happy15 at huel.com/happy15. New customers only. Thank you to Huel for partnering and supporting Happy Sad Confused. All right, I want to talk to you guys today about Saily. This is the worldwide eSIM service created by the makers of NordVPN. Look, if you know anything about my life, and you probably do if you listen or watch the podcast, I am always on the road, and something like Saily is honestly truly invaluable. Anybody who travels needs this in their life. Saily keeps travelers connected, and it lets you avoid roaming fees. We've all been burned there. I know I have. Plus, it's got a built-in VPN, data monitoring that allows you to track your data usage, and so much more. Plus, it is hugely helpful here in the United States. So many local plans just give you that small amount of data, and then you just end up purchasing extra gigabytes anyway, and that adds up big time. Saily bridges that gap for you. Maybe you don't even want to switch providers because you have a family package deal. I get it. Well, try Saily because it uses a different network, which has coverage where your primary provider does not. There are honestly so many reasons to try Saily. It's a time saver. You don't need to wait in line at the airport to get a local SIM card anymore. You can download it only once. With Saily, an eSIM needs to only be installed at one time, so users don't have to install a new eSIM every time you visit a new country. Plus, there's Saily Ultra, which is super cool. It's more than just data. You get VIP travel perks like airport lounge access, fast-track services, priority support, advanced online security, so much more. Download the Saily app in your app store today. Use our code HSC at checkout to get 15% off your first purchase. Check it out. More Happy Sad Confused coming up.
Talk to me a little bit about, okay, so science films. This is going to immediately go into science film Mount Rushmore. This goes with, let's put Oppenheimer up there, Martian obviously. I'm going to put Real Genius on there.
Huge inspiration.
I heard you mention this. We love Real Genius, right?
We love Real Genius.
That is one of the movies, most quotable movies. It's ingrained in my brain.
Also, just like that T-shirts were his love language.
Yes, that's right.
How cool he made science.
Yeah.
Just, you know.
Chris here is one of the 10 finest minds in the country.
Val Kilmer, we're talking
Someday
about.
I hope to be two of them. There's so many
nice.
gems. It's still there. It's
Nice.
still there. You grew up, but you were a little young for Real Genius. I was doing the math. I'm a little older than you. You were 5 when Real Genius came out. You caught up to it?
I mean, I caught it on,
An HBO free weekend or something?
or like at Blockbuster or something.
Yeah. Is Val generally an inspiration?
Totally.
Right?
I mean, just what an inspiration and what a loss.
Yeah.
You know, I had an opportunity to watch him work once, and I just think he was truly one of the greats.
Yeah. So you've like vacillated, I feel like, in your career where it's like you can play stoic hero, amazing. You can also play out of his depth idiot really well.
Even better.
No, I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
That you really nailed.
No, but like are
Like,
they
really nailed it.
like weirdly, you're really
You're
good.
like, so good at being out of your depth.
Are both equally rewarding in their own unique ways to kind of play the fish out of water, the guy that's just in over his head, and also play like the classic drive, hero, the man with no name, the man that doesn't say much.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's been helpful to have played a lot of those characters because now I think I can, you're sort of hemmed in a way with those, right? There's just so many things you can't try, so many things you can't do if you're like a creative person and you can think of like all the different ways a scene could go or all the things that the people you're working with that you want to incorporate.
Yeah.
You would just kind of end up like 1,000 yards staring through the process and you let all these gifts just fall away.
Right. The only way,
So it
so many
doesn't
ways
feel
to smolder quietly on the screen.
Yeah, and you just let it all go, and that's the worst is when you get onto a film set and you have cameras and you have people, that you are inspired by or you want to capture it.
Yeah.
And you're limited when you're doing those kind of roles because you can't, but so, having done films like that, getting to do this, I think a big part of the inspiration for me to do this was like, okay, this one, I'm not going to let anything go by, you know? We're going to capture it all. And I knew that I needed Chris and Phil to do that because that's the kind of filmmakers they are, I mean, it used to be like when I made independent films, I was doing a lot of dramas, something funny would happen and then everyone would laugh and then they would cut and they'd be like, okay, that was funny, but let's get serious,
Right.
As though funny things don't happen
In dramas.
in life, and as though that the funny helps
Yeah.
with the sad, and it helps. That's how you can rope a dope, right? You can sort of like.
So there's a funnier cut of The Believer, is what you're saying. There's like a real.
Well, that director he thought it was hilarious. I mean, that was what was also so interesting, but.
Well, it's also time. Like you don't have time on those smaller films.
But you do. I mean, you can you can keep rolling.
Yeah.
You don't have to cut. So I really, producing this film was a big part of it for me. Was like also capturing the nature of the book, which there's a lot of humor in the book, and then getting filmmakers that not only allow for it, but like, try and create it and look for it.
Who's running lines with you as Rocky? Is Eva doing that, or is who actually?
What, at home?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, my family helped me so much, so my girls were so helpful. One time they came to set and they were doing Rocky for me they got on the mic and I was acting with them. So many ideas, just so many, the glasses, like my daughter, I was trying on looks and she was like, you do look smarter in glasses.
These are for show.
And I was like, it's a great point. I'll wear it.
But again, being open to ideas, and whether it's from a family member or a crew member, you'll take anything you can bounce off of, I would imagine, makes it better, right? Like it's.
Yeah, I always feel like every day is a bit like an escape room. I've never actually done an escape room, so maybe I shouldn't use this analogy. But from what I understand, it feels like that because you can make all the plans you want.
Yeah.
But every day is different, right? You show up and it's like you're supposed to shoot a scene outside, and but it's raining, right?
Right.
So do you build the tenting but then you have to loop it because you can hear the rain on the thing, and then the whole thing's going to be looped, but it's a big dialogue scene, and you're like, should this whole thing be looped? Should we be chasing this old idea?
Yeah.
Or should we just let's do it in the car, we'll shoot it from outside, we won't hear anything they're saying, and we'll just see them talking, and maybe that's the thing. Like if you're working with the right people
that are willing to throw out the idea for a better idea.
And it's always those scenes where people see a film and then they say, I love that scene in the car where you don't hear what they're talking about and you're just watching them talk, and you're like,
it's Sandra singing in this film,
it's Sandra singing in the film. Which turns
an
out to be
emotional highlight,
one of the best scenes in the film. Every time we screened it, people were like, that's their favorite scene.
Yeah.
Not supposed to be there.
Yeah.
But you have to have the right people that are willing to do it, Sandra is down to sing, out of nowhere, she picks Sign of the Times. The directors create space for it. We spend a whole day shooting that when we weren't supposed to. And, you know, I don't know, those things are, they're gifts, they're all around. You just have to be working with people that recognize them as that.
Yeah.
And I think filmmaking can be so regimented where you think, well, that's not part of the plan.
Yeah.
And there's this whole idea of like, shoot, like we romanticize, I think, the idea of like sticking to the vision.
Yeah, make your day, get the shots that were assigned.
Yes.
As opposed to
Being open to like
Yeah.
the things that are happening around you and finding a way to feather them in to the story.
How are you at crying on demand in a film? You have to cry a bit in this film.
Yeah.
What's your secret? Are you going to like real places? Are you thinking of specific things? Are you poking it in your eye? What's the Ryan Gosling technique?
I'm not above any of that. Whatever it
Spray a
takes to
bottle
get
in
the
there.
job
Yeah,
done.
Yeah.
On this film, it like was emotional, you know, because I spent so many days alone on camera because we shot in order.
Right.
That by the time Rocky shows up, I genuinely need a friend. I need a scene partner.
Yeah.
They're so brilliantly bringing him to life that there are times where I feel like we are friends. And when I see him sick or in trouble or suddenly like he's, you know, I won't give too much away, but you see these moments where he's in distress.
Yeah.
It's like, it's kind of not hard at that point, you know, because you've really been on the journey, and the book is incredible. So I know the story, and I feel the story makes me feel just as it makes everyone who reads it feel so much. Yeah.
Yeah, the sound of distress of Rocky. It reminded me, like as a kid, and I know E.T. comes up, but like that I can still hear that sound of E.T.
Yes.
when E.T.'s dying,
Yes.
or sad or upset.
Yes.
I'm gonna start crying now, Ryan. That's it, right? It's
When
like
he's all like pale, you'll never unsee it.
I know.
These are kind of core memories.
Yeah.
That's what we were hoping to create here, was like a kind of that kind of a film.
Yeah.
You know, Back to the Future.
No, the perennials. That's
Those things that are core memory films that I don't think my kids have very many of those.
yeah. All right, so we have the luxury of a little time. Some random. We could go all over the place for a little bit. What's the deep cut that someone references to you that brings a smile to your face? If you see somebody on the street and they quote something, they say something.
Of my work?
Yeah, of your work.
Oh. I don't know. What is the deep cut thing that someone mentions?
Young Hercules? Is that?
Love that. love hearing Young Hercules.
Which episode should I start with? I've never watched it, I apologize. Do you recommend me going to the beginning, like start with the pilot and then go?
I don't know that you need to necessarily go on the whole journey. What is a good... There's one episode that I did with Vern Troyer.
Late great Vern Troyer.
Yeah. I got to know him on that, and that was really... He was such an interesting...
Yeah, he was a
Really
character,
interesting
right?
guy.
Had he already done Austin Powers?
No, he was going to do Austin Powers, and he was trying to explain to me what he was going to do.
Yeah.
And I didn't totally get it, obviously, until I saw it.
Right.
But yeah, he did a lot of suit work, and he played a dinosaur. And yeah, there were times where like I was like, in the episode I have to squeeze him, and then this like goo comes out and catches stuff on fire.
Sure.
And it was so strange because he and I would be talking about life and all of that, and then someone would say, okay, it's time to shoot, and then he'd like have to put on the helmet and be like, all right, let's go, like let's just
Showbiz.
squeeze the goo out of me, come on.
There's a metaphor
And I was
for
like-
Hollywood. Does somebody have to squeeze the goo out of you on set?
We're all getting the goo squeezed at some point. But anyway, he just was such a lovely, like fascinating dude.
Look, we're all going through stuff all the time. That's just life. And it's okay to look for help. In fact, it's more than okay. When I was in high school, I was in therapy, and it really helped me get through some tough times, losing loved ones, and going through all those complexities of life as a teenager. Nowadays, I know it can be really confusing to find a therapist, especially one that takes your insurance. Affordable and accessible mental health care should be available for everybody. That's just a no-brainer. That's where Rula can help you. It's one thing to even find a therapist that's right for you, right? But one that actually takes your insurance too, I know it can seem impossible. That's why I'm so proud that Rula is a sponsor of Happy, Sad, Confused. So much online therapy doesn't work with insurance, so you're stuck paying those crazy fees out of pocket or an expensive monthly subscription. Rula is different. They partner with over 100 insurance plans. They make the average copay just $15 per session. You heard me right, $15. We're talking about real therapy. Licensed professionals at a price that actually makes sense. We all use our insurance benefits to maintain our physical health, right? So why don't you do the same thing for your mental health? I also love that Rula is tailored just for you guys. It considers your goals, your preferences, your background to provide you a curated list of licensed in-network therapists who are actually aligned with what you need. There are no wait lists. There's no frustrating back and forth. Rula makes it easy to find a mental health provider who's accepting new patients, and appointments are available as soon as tomorrow. Plus, Rula sticks with you throughout the journey. They check in with you to make sure your care is helping move you forward. So go to rula.com/happy to get started today. That's RULA.com/happy for quality therapy that's covered by insurance. Thousands of people are already using Rula to get affordable, high-quality therapy that's actually covered by insurance. Visit rula.com/happy to get started. After you sign up, you'll be asked how you heard about them. Please support our show and let them know we sent you. That's RULA.com/happy. You deserve mental health care that works for you, not against your budget. All right, guys, let's talk about NordVPN. I've been using NordVPN thanks to a free 1-year trial, and honestly, I could not be happier. It's got the Josh Horowitz Happy, Sad, Confused seal of approval. It's super easy to use. Honestly, if I can use it, you can too. And it makes everything I do secure, which in this day and age is paramount to me, and it should be to you guys too. If you travel half as much as I do, you're often using that Wi-Fi wherever you can get it, and I'm always honestly worrying about my data being secure. Data theft is real. With NordVPN, they're keeping my information safe and secure. It also happens to be one of the fastest VPNs in the world. There's no buffering or lagging when I'm streaming anywhere, and honestly, the price cannot be beat. It's premium cybersecurity, truly, for the price of a cup of coffee per month. Can't beat that. Plus, did I mention the exceptional speed? It supports up to 10 devices. It's available across all the major platforms, whether you're using Windows, Mac OS, Android, iOS, whatever you got, it will work. And for travelers especially, you can continue accessing all that home content wherever you go. It's awesome, guys. To get the best discount right now off your NordVPN plan, go to nordvpn.com/HSC and use our code HSC. Our link also gives you 4 extra months on the 2-year plan. There's no risk with Nord's 30-day money-back guarantee. The link is in the podcast episode description box. Check it out, NordVPN. We'll be right back with more Happy, Sad, Confused.
Has Eva tried to get you on Instagram? She's killing it. Her social media game is.
That's so nice of you to say.
She's amazing. What a supporter.
She's
Lovely.
MVP of this whole film.
Yeah.
Helping me so much.
So ever come close to? Are you lurking out there? You're watching. You're on Instagram. You're on TikTok. You're seeing what's out there.
Well, she'll show me
Right.
what she's doing.
Right.
You know, but I think, yeah, she has such a great, I think, perspective on it.
Yeah.
So I leave it to her.
Fair enough. Are you a TV watcher? Do you watch a lot of TV? You're obviously a film fan. Do you consume a lot of TV nowadays?
Yeah, I grew up, like, TV was my best friend.
Right.
All the channels were my friends, and I knew everything.
You knew the lineups backwards and forwards. Yeah, I remember when the TV Guide would come out, I would like do the circling, schedule out my life according to.
Right? I didn't have a lot of friends growing up. I had TV.
I heard,
I used to stay home. I used to pretend to be sick so I could stay home and watch Regis and Kelly.
oh my God.
I loved Regis and Kelly.
Of course.
And I loved Days of Our Lives.
I can't support you there, but okay.
Really?
I just never got into it. Maybe it was great. I just didn't.
Days of Our Lives.
That was the one?
Well, just soap opera actors in general.
Yeah.
They do not get the love they deserve.
Oh, no, don't get me wrong. The amount they have to
Memorize the night before.
I know.
Like 10 pages of dialogue. They get one take.
Yeah.
And it's impossible scenarios. Like when Marlena, Deidre Hall, right?
We know.
Deidre Hall
Yeah.
gets possessed. This is right around when X-Files was a big deal, right? Suddenly everything got supernatural.
Sure.
She was possessed by the devil,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So Deidre Hall is just suddenly, after playing,
Just a normal
person,
That's the.
then she's got to have and then it's like somebody's dead and now they're back, or
Yeah.
and then they're a different actor and they come out of the shower. It's like, that was Bo, by the way. When Bo and Hope, he came out as a new Bo.
Of course, yeah, I know.
It was an incredible acting
Yeah.
class.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I
Play
loved
Possessed.
it. What's
You ready?
that?
I'm saying, like, I'm giving you a direction.
What's amazing is I remember that thinking, like, God, Deidre Hall's a great actress because she's having to act possessed right now. That just seems like a lot to ask of her. And then, it's kind of also when I stopped watching the show, not because of that, but I think I just had to live my life.
Yeah.
And just recently, it was on TV, and she's possessed again.
Has she been possessed for 30 years?
No,
It's
I think it's just like somehow
Yeah.
my life keeps passing, keeps
Deirdre
crossing the
Hall,
path
yeah.
with when Deidre Hall is possessed.
It's like the monolith in 2001. It happens every 30 years. Ncuti Gatwa said that you were a big Doctor Who fan, that he discovered that you were, was Doctor Who?
I'm not as deep.
I'm not going to give you trivia, don't worry.
Okay,
but
thank you. I couldn't answer that. I remember thinking it was super cool and
Yeah.
weird growing up.
Yeah.
Wasn't on the schedule with it.
Okay.
I can't answer any trivia, but I do think Ncuti as Doctor Who is all-time casting idea.
You also just worked with another Doctor Who. I was going to say, were you responsible for Matt Smith, who is one of my favorite human beings? I'm obsessed with Matt. In Star
Huge
Wars.
Matt Smith fan.
Yeah.
He was in the film I directed.
Of course, yes. Lost River, yeah.
And when I was writing, it was on, and I heard his voice, and I was started writing him into the script because I heard him on TV. So, huge Matt Smith fan, and just was so over the moon to have him on Star Wars. It
Yeah.
just was I knew we were in great hands.
Has he ever played the game with you? He plays this game with me, movie star or actor. He names somebody and says, are they a movie star or are they an actor?
Oh, that sounds
Diabolical.
diabolical.
You're both, don't worry.
No, I wasn't thinking about it. I'm just, what a crazy.
Yeah.
You play it on camera?
I played it on camera with him.
Wow.
Dangerous.
Yeah.
Living on the edge. So I'm not going to ask you any Star Wars plot things, but I'm just curious. You obviously grew up with Star Wars, right? 1 to 10, how obsessive a Star Wars kid were you, and what does it mean to you?
I didn't see it until very late.
Seriously?
Yeah. I
You were
had
watching
Star Wars.
Days of Our Lives instead of
I was
Star
watching
Wars?
Days, yes. But I had Star Wars sheets. The first sheets I ever had were Star Wars.
Right.
And I had them in my trailer when I made the movie.
Same
Why is that
sheets?
weird? Don't make that weird.
I didn't know. That was involuntary. I can't control my face sometimes.
But why did you think it was weird even for a second?
Wait, what, are they the same childhood sheets, or you went on eBay? You're like,
So
let
I
me find
still
those.
have the childhood sheets. My mom kept them. I didn't keep them.
I didn't say anything.
When I told my mom I was doing the movie, she was like, I still have the sheets. So I had them for inspiration.
Okay.
Now that you've made it weird.
No, I didn't make it. It's a sweet story.
No. That's fine.
What's the day like when Tom Cruise directs you on a Star Wars film?
I wasn't there. It's the one day I'm
What?
not there.
I'm sorry.
I worked on that movie the whole time. I get one day off.
TC comes in.
And I'm like, and Sean sends me a picture of him and Tom Cruise and Flynn.
Your young star, yep.
They're in the mud. I was like, what? And they were like,
like,
yeah,
wait for
Tom
me.
Cruise flew his helicopter onto set.
That's how he does it.
They were just shooting, and they heard a helicopter, and they had to cut, and it was Tom Cruise. He lands in the middle of set. He takes a camera, and he just starts shooting the action scene.
None of that seems odd to me. That feels right on brand.
There's a shot of him in the mud with Flynn, shooting Flynn, and this is Flynn's first. Anyway, I mean, it's not his first film, but it's one of his first films. It was an incredible
Oh my God.
moment, and I don't know why he waited for the one day I wasn't there. I'm gonna hope that was an accident.
Would you like to take this moment to finally formally announce that you're Ghost Rider, Ryan? I've tried to make this happen for you. I've done everything in my power. What's
You're not working hard enough.
It's my fault?
It might be. I don't know what to say.
Do you think it'll happen at some point? Is it still a possibility?
We keep hope alive.
Have you broken bread with Kevin Feige in the last couple of years? You've had that discussion.
Some discussions have been had. It's a complicated
Okay.
situation.
Why? Can you just tell me? Eva must hold this over your head. She's been in Ghost Rider and you haven't. This must be a very sore point at home. I don't want to make it awkward, but
I'm just happy one of us got to do it.
that's so sweet. Why was Ghost Rider the one? Why is that character the one that you've mentioned to me and others in the past?
It's just a feeling. You just
want to set your
you
face
know,
on fire. You
yeah,
want
yeah.
to. Okay. Okay. Were you a comic book kid growing up or no?
Not really.
Okay. Days of Our Lives consuming
I
all
was
your
watching
time.
Days of Our Lives,
Yeah.
and I was working.
Right, you were.
Yeah,
You were in that Mickey. When's the Mickey Mouse Club going to come back? By the way, that should be rebooted,
it should.
right?
Yeah.
Do you want to announce that you're the new EP of the Mickey Mouse Club today? That you're rebooting it?
No, I don't.
Should I give
We
up?
call it MMC.
Yeah, that's what the cool kids call
Our
it.
season was MMC.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
It got changed from Mickey Mouse Club to MMC.
Wow, I can see you take pride in that.
I do.
Yeah. Should I give up on the Nice Guys sequel at this point? People still will never stop asking for that.
Don't ask me about it because then I got to talk about Angry Birds, and then everyone's going
Oh,
to
I
say,
know.
"Oh, he's obsessed with Angry Birds."
Angry Birds beat you at the box
This guy's still
office.
going on about Angry Birds.
It's more like Angry Ryan.
Yes. I want to know who's angry.
For context, for those that don't know, it's been brought up. Yeah, Angry Birds beat Nice Guys at the box office. But what's the cultural footprint of Angry Birds today versus Nice Guys?
You said it. Not me.
Ready for another musical?
Maybe it's a mashup of Angry Birds meets Nice Guys. That might be the only way
right. Ride the coattails of the
that
Birds.
happens.
How do we get how about this? A musical. You know what's lying out there waiting for you?
What?
Sky Masterson, Guys and Dolls. There, I did it.
Oh,
I
that's
did
interesting. Okay. Tell me more. Who's directing? You?
it. Oh, who's at the? No, it's not me. It's definitely not me. Who's attached now? I forget. Someone great. Are you ready for another musical? I mean, did the Barbie musical vibes, did it scratch that itch? That's not a full-on musical. I mean, obviously La La Land back in the day.
Yeah,
but
does
it's been
it
a
count
minute.
as a musical?
It does. I think
It's musical curious.
musical adjacent.
Yeah.
How many beta blockers were you on the night of the Oscars singing?
Oh my lord.
I'm just kidding.
None, but that's like I should have considered that.
You seemed very. I mean, you killed it. But in your brain, were you? That's a big audience. That's a big moment. That's a big swing. Put me in your head that night.
I was just hoping that Slash would show up.
And there it
The
is.
whole idea, I basically sold them on this idea that the only way I could do it is if we had, I forget what the number was, but like 100 Kens
Right.
and a Busby Berkeley number and Slash. Like I thought I gave them an impossible,
Right. And then they
We're
said
quite-
Slash is in. You're like, Slash
and
is
they
never
were
in.
like, we'll do it. And I was like, okay. But Slash was in Thailand the night before.
Of course he was.
They were like, Slash is going to be in Thailand the night before. He can't, you
Yeah.
know? And I was like, well, then I can't because it's all about Slash at the end. If we
Right.
don't have Slash at the end, we
Right.
don't have a show. And they're like, Slash says he'll get on a plane and he'll do it. So we were rehearsing for weeks with this, like, with the idea that Slash might come.
Right.
And even through to the dress rehearsal right before we did the show, and I came down the hallway and I saw this guitar case and it had like a skull with a top hat on it. And I knew that Slash had arrived.
Magic.
And he was
Pure Slash. He'll do it.
so Slash.
Yeah.
He shredded. He was so cool. He had been working on the part, memorizing it. He just was like, couldn't have been cooler, and he saved the day. I don't think that show works without Slash at the end.
The next musical number, you're going to be like, only if Deirdre Hall is possessed live on stage with me.
No, I did it again recently with the SNL monologue where I had this whole
Oh, the Harry Styles.
pitch. It's like the whole thing. My whole idea was based on Harry Styles being in the audience, and then they agreed, and then suddenly it was like, wait, where's Harry? Where does anyone know Harry Styles? And then he was going to be in Manchester the night before, and they're like, it was the same. It was like, why am I doing this to myself? But again,
You manifest these
He
things. You have
came.
power.
he came and saved the day.
Do you ever get imposter syndrome at this point on a set? You're Ryan Gosling. You step on a set. Do you ever feel like, oh, I'm going to get fired. Oh, this is going to crash and burn. Does that still happen? Or at this point, or do you feel a little more
I
confident?
have been let go before, so it's not like unearned.
Right.
You know, it's
Lovely,
happened.
lovely bones. Yeah. What's the day like after you've gained 60 pounds for that,
Yeah, and pulled all my hair out.
pulled all your hair out, and then you've parted ways,
I've been drinking Haagen-Dazs for 5 months,
and you're sitting with that weight and all of that, and like that's a weird. That's a
and now I'm unemployed.
That's a dark place to be in.
It wasn't great.
Yeah.
It wasn't great.
You bounced back.
But I thought Mark Wahlberg killed it.
He did. He did.
It was a better choice.
It worked out for everybody.
Absolutely. Who was I kidding?
You would have been great too. What are you talking about? All right, we're going to end with this. Happy, sad, confused, profoundly random questions.
Oh,
Ready, Ryan?
okay.
Dogs or cats?
I don't like this.
Why?
Why do I have to choose?
Yeah, I mean, you can like them both. It's okay, but you are a dog guy.
Well, no, I have a cat.
Oh, you have a cat too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I grew up with cats too, but I don't know. They're just furry little angels.
Okay, fair enough. What do you collect, if anything?
What do I collect?
Memorabilia? Do you have stuff from sets? Knickknacks?
I have some things from films I've done.
Yeah. I was trying to find I have a Drive Scorpion jacket somewhere in
Do
my
you?
closet, and I was trying to find it. I think my wife has hidden it from me because she never wants me to wear it in public.
No way.
I know.
That's cool.
Favorite video game of all time?
Pitfall.
Oh, yeah. Okay. It's like Atari.
I
Wow.
like to jump on the alligators.
There's our non
You had to
sequitur of the
wait
day.
till their eyes rub it. What's that?
Dakota Johnson Memorial question. She asked me this. I ask everybody, would you rather have a mouthful of bees or one bee in your butt? Did you observe all that?
Mouthful of bees.
Not many people. That's the minority opinion.
Really?
Most people just want
Most
to get
people would like to have
just the one bee.
but no, don't.
I'm not.
It's
not
where
gonna-
the one bee. It's where the one bee. Really?
Yeah, just get it
That's
over with.
common. That's the common answer.
I would say 85% of people say. But you're a
What a
unicorn.
world,
You're special.
huh?
I know.
What a world we live in.
What's the wallpaper on your phone?
Oh my God! It's this there's like a game that my kids play, where you create your own characters.
Oh.
And Ava and I got to create our own. So
Oh, can we see it? Is it anywhere? Can we see it?
I have it. Maybe I'll show it to you.
Okay,
after.
fair enough. I'll describe it to you guys later.
Okay.
Couple more. Last actor you were mistaken for. It still ever happen?
I mean, I
Ryan's.
may get asked for a Deadpool autograph every once in a while, and maybe I sign it.
Do you? Oh, you do it. You just go for it.
No, I don't.
Okay. And the worst note a director has ever given you. What sticks out in your brain?
There was this one studio guy that wanted me to say like, "Damn, ice cold." Yeah. And I was like, how would I say that? Why? How would I say that? And he was like, you just say like, "Damn, ice cold." And it was like, okay. And he was telling me that it would really sizzle if I said it. He kept saying it would sizzle. His word was like, but you want it to sizzle.
Man, it's gonna sizzle.
Yeah.
That could be your
Sizzle
catchphrase
really
now.
stuck in my head.
Did you ever say it on
Dude.
camera? What?
I didn't. It was another time I was almost let go.
Damn, ice cold.
And that was, but you're not gonna make me say it now.
You just did it. You said it. Ryan,
my God.
It'll sizzle.
Damn, I did it.
It'll sizzle.
Did it? Did it sizzle?
Ryan, this has been a long time coming. I thank you. I appreciate you. We've come a long way. Hey girl to this. How did we get here?
I don't know,
I don't know.
but it's always a pleasure.
Right back at you.
You're
Congratulations.
the best.
Stop it. Don't
It's
even-
true. Everyone wants to talk to you. You're the one.
You're gonna make me cry.
You're the one.
You're the one.
I'm so
Congratulations.
happy for you and all of your success.
I don't know how to process this.
And you've been so supportive of me. You have. You really tried to. You talked to Kevin. You tried to make that
I'm
happen.
trying. Do you need me to talk like Chris Nolan? What do you need
It's
me to?
fine.
Anybody
it
else?
doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what it's that you did that. That's what matters. That's who he is.
I just want the best for you.
It's who you are.
Project Hail Mary. You killed it.
Can I come on the dog The dog cast.
Don't fuck with me, man.
No, that sounds also fun.
Who's a good guest? Coming soon, Ryan Gosling.
Cool.
And your dog. What's the dog's name?
Magic.
Magic. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate you.
And so ends another edition of Happy, Sad, Confused. Remember to review, rate, and subscribe to this show on iTunes or wherever you get your podcasts. I'm a big podcast person. I'm Daisy Ridley, and I definitely wasn't pressured to do this by Josh.